Hello and welcome to another Pokemon Showdown live battle. I'm not Orangejuice and we're going to have a Monotype battle against fabulous Pokemon, and he seems to have a normal team and I have a water type team, and I'm rushing a bit because this guy put the timer on and I had little time to set the video up, and now we are going to begin. Who the hell am I going to lead with? Well, I don't know. What are you going to lead with? I'm just going to lead off with Scarf Rotom because it's probably better at dealing with whatever the shit you're going to bring on. And you're actually going to bring in your Staraptor, which I'm starting to think is Scarf, judging by the way that you brought it in which case you would either probably go for Double Edge or U-turn. I'm gonna go bet on the U-turn, and in that case, I'm gonna be able to get, like, fuck, I don't know, I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch hoping I'm faster. But if you are Scarf, you would probably go for U-turn and go into your Diggersby, which you did not because your anus absolutely got wrecked. And I probably shouldn't say that because lots of people have anuses and they could be offended. Anyway, I am going to go into something safer, I suppose. I'm just going to go into my Lantern because it could potentially Volt Switch out into something. And in the case that you decide to bring out Diggersby to Earthquake the shit out of my Lantern, I have a couple things that I could go into to take the hit instead, such as my Rotom, which has Levitate, Gyarados, which is a Flying type, and Slowbro, which does not give a shit about your physical attacks. In this case, I'm just gonna go into Slowbro just to see what you're gonna do. Probably Earthquake, but you could go for, oh, Frustration, alright. I don't know what set that is. I'm gonna bet it's like, dude, I don't know. I haven't seen one of those things since grade school? I don't know. You're gonna go into your Porygon 2, it's going to take a Scald, it's not going to get the burn, but it doesn't matter because now I'm going to go for the Toxic, except I'm not, because you could potentially go for a Thunderbolt, which could do massive amounts of damage to Slowbro, but it would probably not kill, and judging by the fact that you don't have Download, it's a more defensive type of Porygon 2, in which case you'd probably go for Thunder Wave or Toxic, so I'm just gonna go for Toxic, hoping you don't just straight out attack me with like Tri-Attack or Thunderbolt or whatever. No, you have Discharge, alright, that's good too. And I'm paralyzed, alright, that's good, that's fine, that's all handy dandy. I'm just gonna go into my Lantern because Lantern is not going to care about special attacks, though it does, which is kind of a surprise. And I'm assuming you're actually faster than me. Actually, I'm not gonna assume that. Why would I assume that? I'm just gonna go for Volt Switch. Though I think I'm faster, so Volt Switch is going to give him a chance to attack something of mine, which is terrible. He's probably going to go for another Tri-Attack. What am I going to do? I mean, I could Thunder Wave it, but how the hell is that going to help? I want that thing Toxic, mate. I'm just gonna go for a Volt Switch, and I am indeed faster, in which case I am going to go into something that can better take a Tri-Attack, which is absolutely nothing at all. I mean, my Slowbro is very crucial to this match. It's probably the things that's going to be able to take hits from Diggersby and Lopunny. So I would much rather keep that Slowbro and sack something else if I had to sack something. And to be honest, my Rotom Wash isn't going to be doing too much, especially to that Chansey or that Porygon 2. Or that Diggersby. Well, I could, but I would have to have some form of prediction magic thing. So I'm just going to go for a Hydro Pump here, and I'm going to probably lose my Rotom Wash. No, you're going to go for Recover. How fine and dandy. I could go into my Lantern right now, and to be honest, Lantern is much more disposable than Rotom, or so I think, in my opinion. And that's, I mean, I don't know. God, I mean, for some reason I thought something in this team had, what's his face, Knockoff, but nothing does. Instead, I'm just gonna have to burn you apparently with Tri-Attack, and now I can happily go into Specs Keldeo and kill something because I'm going to go for a Secret Sword. It's going to hurt, and the only way it's not going to hurt as much is if you go into like Ditto or something, but it's dead. Alright, had to go for a sec, but now I'm back, and all that you missed is that this guy brought in his Lopunny, which is either going to go for Protect or Fake Out, probably Fake Out, so I would much rather switch out into something that can take, you know, a Fake Out, such as my Slowbro. So, you're obviously going to Mega Evolve, there you go, you are going to indeed go for the Fake Out, and judging by that damage, your return or double edge or whatever you're going to do might actually kill me. And that is something that I do not desire. But I don't know, maybe I should just trust in Slowbro a bit more, right? I'm just gonna go for a Scald hoping that I live, and I do. I take that real nicely, get a Scald off, no burn. Unfortunate, but hey, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna go into my Rotom Wash and attempt to sack it. And if all goes according to plan, my Rotom should die, I should break something else in, and I should deal with that thing accordingly. You are going to go for the return, it destroys my Rotom Wash, and now I will simply go into Gyarados, get the Intimidate off, alright, and... okay, here's the thing. He's going to bring in his Ditto, intimidate me, and do bad things to me. So instead of going for the Dragon Dance or any Waterfall or something, I'm just gonna go straight for the Crunch to do as much... no, you're just gonna go for Return. Alright then. Actually, that is the smarter move. You are correct. I'm just gonna go for Waterfall now, and you are going to go for Encore. And that is not favorable for me. And as long as you have that Ditto, there's no real point for me to Mega Evolve, no, Dragon Dance my Gyarados, so I do believe I'm going to have to switch out into something that can, I don't know, do naughty things to that thing. I really don't know. I'm just gonna go for another Crunch. And you're gonna bring in Chansey. Okay, it's going to take some damage, but absolutely no damage at the same time. It is a confusing time to be alive. You could go for Thunder Wave. I mean, it does look like the kind of thing that would have Thunder Wave, so I don't really care. I'm just gonna go into my Greninja. You're going to go for Counter, alright. And I'm gonna go for U-turn. Let's see what you do. Hold on a sec. I mean, that may have been a bad play, but what do I care really at this point? It's just a game, a very fun game, a very fun strategic game in which I am incentivized to win. But hey, it's a game. And I'm just gonna try to U-turn out, maybe get a pivot switch, but if not, you're probably gonna stay in and do unimaginable things to me. Which are, I don't know, so I'm just gonna go into my Gyarados. Let's see what you do. Wish! Alright. I'll just Dragon Dance up. Which is a bad idea because you still have that Ditto. I don't know what I'm really thinking. Though... okay, so hear me out. If the Ditto decides to come in... I don't know. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and go for Waterfall. Which is not a very good idea now that I think about it, but I'm going to do that nonetheless. Okay, let's go for Waterfall, see how much it does, and you are still faster than me, so what do I know? I don't. That's the point. So how fast is Mega Lopunny? It's like, okay, hold on a sec. You have a speed stat of 135. That is 135 too many. Okay, we're gonna go into Slowbro. We're going to slack off. And if I get paralyzed this turn, I'm gonna have to be forced to sack something else entirely. But let's hope it does not come to that. Oh god, what is that? Okay, return. Critical hit. Alright, let's try that again. Please do not crit me again. You're going to go for Encore. Alright, that's fine with me. Actually, I don't know about that. Are you going to switch? I'm gonna stay in one more turn just to be sure. And you're actually just gonna bring in Diggersby, which, judging by the way you brought it in, probably has Sword Stance? Or Agility? I'm gonna bring in Greninja. Crap, I don't know, that's shady. No, you're gonna go for U-turn and kill me? Alright. And you're gonna bring in Chansey. Alright, that is fine. I can bring in my Keldeo. I can go for Secret Sword. I can kill something. That's the idea, hopefully. I mean, I'm pretty sure it kills Chansey at 56%. And I'm also pretty sure you do not want anything else to die. And that actually puts me at an advantage. Okay. We might be piecing together a win. Actually, no, I don't know. I really don't. I'm tired. Alright. Okay, so Chansey goes down, as expected. And now you're probably going to go into Lopunny, you're going to fake out, to which I say, hello Slowbro, you can take that fake out. Yes you can, who's a good boy. Let's just go for a Scald. Let's see how much that does. Please don't go into Diggersby. Actually, please do go into Diggersby and please let the Scald hit it and burn it just for convenience sake. Or I mean, you could go into Ditto, but your Ditto would not be able to do anything to my Slowbro because my Slowbro already has a status in the form of paralysis. Right, okay, so I'm gonna go safe here. I'm gonna go for the Slack Off. You're gonna get a critical hit. Okay, I'm gonna be even safer and go for another Slack Off. But is that really necessary? Yes, it is. You're gonna bring out Ditto, and as I mentioned earlier, your Ditto can't do absolutely nothing to me, so I'm just gonna go for Toxic. Yeah, so actually his play to paralyze my Slowbro, which wasn't actually a plan at all because it resulted from the discharge from the Porygon 2, it's actually, it might matter is what I'm saying, and not in the good sense. It's bad for him, you know? But I'm paralyzed, I can't move, that happens sometimes. I'm just gonna go for another Toxic as you continue to Scald me and get multiple critical hits. And I'm going to predict you to predict me to go for Slack Off, and I'm going to go for Scald myself. And indeed, you are going to go into Diggersby and I get paralyzed. What are the odds? Now you're probably going to go for U-turn and I'm just going to try to slack off the damage because there's no way that's going to be doing more than it did. Which is a very weird sentence now that you think about it. But anyway, you're going to go back into your Ditto and I guess I'm just gonna like Fire Blast it or something. You're gonna keep going for Scald for some godforsaken reason. And I don't know what it is you're thinking. I mean, you're just getting toxic damage out of the wazoo. I'm just gonna go for Scald, predicting you to go into one of your other Pokemon now. Because I'm assuming your Ditto is part of the crucial plan to murder my Keldeo, among other things. But I mean, at the moment, as long as I don't get extremely hacked by some ungodly paralysis crapadoodle shits shizzle, I should be fine, right? And you are going to go into your Diggersby, take a Scald to the face, no burn, unfortunately. But I mean, I can go for another Scald and kill it, and that frustrates. Oh my god, please don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. I have been such a good boy, and I did not come all the way here for your frustration to murder my ass with... Oh, really? Okay, so at this point, Slowbro is my win condition. I need to preserve this thing, I need to go into Keldeo, I need to take a frustration, alright, maybe that's how it was meant to be. But okay, now it's revealed that you are Scarfed. Now I'm gonna go back into my Slowbro who has regenerated some HP. I'm gonna take a frustration to the face, but I'm going to slowly but surely get my HP back. And one misstep is going to absolutely kill me, so... Question, is this the part where I attempt to go for the kill? And my answer to that is yes. You are going to go for the frustration. I'm going to go for the Scald, it's going to kill the Diggersby, and we are at an okay spot, and don't you go GGing me now already, fabulous Pokemons, you did not win yet. No, actually it looks pretty good for me, as long as I don't get the paralysis here. Oh wait, you have Fake Out, but it's still not going to kill me as long as you don't critical hit me or I get a paralyzed, so please allow me to live, and I have been allowed to live. Lovely. let's keep going for Slack Off because I don't want to die a horrendous death by the hands of a bunny fighter thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep slacking off. One more slack off, please. That would be tremendous, as at that point it would pretty much confirm that I have won. So I mean, I guess the MVP of this video is going to be Slowbro, which probably means that Slowbro's also going to be on the thumbnail. And judging by the long nature of this video, or at least it feels like a long time, this is going to be the only battle in this video. And that is not really saying much, but I mean, it's out there. I wonder if this can be any color other than gray. Anyway, you've encored me into Slack Off, which is horrible. I forgot you had that. You're going to go for Fake Out? I mean, this guy's... I forgot this guy had Encore. And now my Encore ended, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to let my Encore just end like that, so you're... Okay, yeah, so never mind. I have indeed lost, because you are going to go for Slack Offs and... Slack Off and, you know, a bit more Slack Off, so my Encore ended. I wonder how Encore works once I run out of PP. I mean, it's obvious I'm going to go for Struggle while the Encore is active, but once I run out of PP and it goes for Encore, will I still be locked into that? And I think the answer is no, because the Encore ended in just 2 turns. I'm just gonna go for Scald and you... Right, alright. This is great. This is fantastic. One more Scald is going to kill that Lopunny. And this looks like GG, to be honest. Wow, I actually didn't know Encore worked like that. So, you are going to go into your Ditto, and... that's actually a smart move. This guy is making all the right plays, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to save him. Yeah, Leftovers recovery is just great, and toxic damage is just going to rack up like things that rack up. What racks up? I mean, I was gonna say raccoons, but that's just because it sounds similar to rack up. I have no point in continuing to talk. Anyway, Ditto is continuing to attack. It's probably going to switch out at the last opportune moment, which it doesn't because it just lost that chance and got wrecked in the face. Now, one last Scald will kill that thing. Please do not get paralyzed at the worst moment, Slowbro. I trust in you. You are the MVP. Scald the Lopunny, and you shall be remembered as a hero, as a Batman of sorts. And there it is. Congratulations, Slowbro, you are Batman. And that is going to be GG, fabulous Pokemons, and that is also going to be the end of this video. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you see it. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment, and make sure you subscribe if you want more, though I must say my content is very irregular. And if you are one of my subscribers, then thank you a lot. I mean, I don't know how you put up with me. I upload once a decade or something like that. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'm not Orangejuice, and I'll be hoping to see you next time.